So I'm walking around a non-disclosed location right now because I'm paranoid. You know, the good, healthy amount of paranoia that you want your kids to be so they don't end up in some news article about being dead. That's always good, you know. I personally hate being in news articles about being dead, so much so that I've never done it. So anyway, stand-up comedy last night. I got a few things I want to address. Let's call it stand-up comedy and barefoot walking. So I did some more stand-up comedy last night, and I realized I made the same mistake that I was criticizing other people for. I still think I killed it. Did a great job. It was super funny, and I had everyone on the edge of their seat the whole time. And I enjoyed it. I had a great time. I got off stage. I was smiling. After, it was so funny. The guy who was hosting, he was like, so the great thing about having that stick is when you bomb, you can walk all the way back to Mordor. Except no one laughed at his joke because they were all still thinking about what I said. And then I looked at him and I go, so what do you do when you bomb? He just doesn't have anything to say. And I'm like, okay. So I prepared a little too much though. Like I still killed it, but like the other two times I had everyone like dying from pretty much beginning to end. And I think that if you go watch my set, I put my set up on YouTube. You just watch. It's just my third time doing stand-up comedy. That's the name of it. And I basically, I think I should have just like, when I came on, the lights were really bright. I should have just gone with it. Like I should have just been like, wow. Like I should have just kept going with the lights are like way too bright. And like being like, yo, go turn these lights down. What do you do? Are you cooking me? Like, I don't know. You just kind of keep going with whatever it is that comes to mind first. And then I could also get into my jokes and stuff. I have kind of like, I've developed a little bit of a set. So I want to do it again. And I'm kind of it's like, I don't know. It's like jujitsu. It's like I have like, is my nose peeling? Kind of like see that at the corner of my eye. But it's like jujitsu. It's like some nails. Nice. Want to avoid those. Getting some work done. So basically, it's like jujitsu. It's like you go out there and it's like you want to feel out your opponent first, and then you have like stuff that you've rehearsed or stuff that you could just go into, but you want to feel out. Dang, like my hair and beard look good today. I feel like this is a very good hair day for me. So you want to have stuff that you can just kind of go into automatically that doesn't require, oh, there's a cop. Howdy. That doesn't require too much spontaneity, or at least like it's fun. I think just going up there, it's really like two things. This is all stand-up is. It's two things. It's the winner effect and the law of state transference. That's it. So I think the real rule is go up, get some sort of a laugh, like some sort of something. You got to engage the audience some way. I have to engage the audience some way. I mean, I kind of am, so I don't know who I'm giving this advice for. Me. I guess I have to engage the audience in some sort of way. I engage them in some sort of way. Now they're engaged. Then, and I can't keep on looking at the camera because I gotta look where I'm walking, because I'm walking part of my training. And it makes buttery smooth. Like my knees feel so good. Like my knees feel like orgasmic when I walk around. Like I'll just like get up out of bed. I just walk around the house in the middle of the night. And I just like, my knees feel like they're like coming. It's... I just had a thought of like, well, I guess people can't watch this video in the car with their kids now. I don't know. You know, it's I don't know. I'm just expressing myself. So I guess like my audiobooks, but I don't know. I might mention orgasms in my audiobooks. I just sort of mention whatever comes to mind. I guess if you want to talk about awkward stuff with your kids, then my videos are a great way to do it. That's where I occupy. I occupy that niche where it's like you want to have an awkward conversation with your kids, put on a video where Devin talks about how his knees feel like they're coming. They're like, Mom, Dad, what's that? Like, well, you see. Like, oh, anyway. So basically, yeah, I want to engage the audience, get them engaged, get their attention. And then once I have their attention, just kind of fuck with it a bit, It's like jiu-jitsu. Again, you get the pacing of the match down. You kind of feel out your opponent. And then you start fucking with them. And that increases your winner effect. So much of jiu-jitsu is winner effect. So much of life is winner effect. I think that I really understood this at a pretty early age. At 21, I kind of started seeing how so many of the systems that control us have to do with destroying our winner effect. It's like, why don't people in Pakistan leave Pakistani brick kiln debt slavery? Well, because they don't feel like they have the ability to. Howdy. They don't feel like they have the ability to. They're like, well, I'm in debt, so I have to just stay here forever and allow my children and my children's children and my children's children's children and everyone for all time to work in a Pakistani slave brick kiln because I feel like such a loser that I just have to do this. Like, that's just the way people feel. So how does this translate to the modern world? And specifically the insight that I had at 21. Well, at 21, I realized that I just got married, and I realized I was meditating a lot of the time. It's really helped. I realized that I was going to experience success. Like, I was like going to experience success, and then that success was going to make me want to have children. And then I was going to have these children, and then I was going to run into a negative feedback loop where focusing on my children made it so that I experienced less success. And that would sort of kill my winner effect. Like, I'd be like, I have to choose between like my family and my career. And then that would kill my winner effect. So I scrape that dead skin off my nose. That would kill my winner effect. And then because it would kill my winner effect, I would then miss out on all the great opportunities for growth that there are throughout like my 40s, my 30s, 40s, 50s, etc. I would just be kind of stuck in this maintenance mode that I see so many people. That's a cool little arrow. That looks really pretty. So like that's just what I noticed. I'm like, oh, this is a nice neighborhood. Some white people walking their dog. There's a playground behind me. Good sign. So anyway, and it wasn't a pit bull, that's not a sign of a good neighborhood. So, Honda Element. I really like Honda Elements. I wish I had my old Honda Element, but it had problems. I got to go get me a new Honda Element. I think that needs to happen. I think I need a Honda Element. I need a decked out Honda Element. So, anyway, though, I gotta like work on that car. I gotta get a house first, though. I need somewhere to work on my car. So, anyway, I realized these things like mess with your winner effect. It's sort of like you get all these high-powered people together in a law firm, or it's like Peter Thiel talks about in 0 to 1. He talks about like the company that like everyone on the outside wants to get into, and everyone on the inside wants to get out of. It's like that. It's like you're striving to maximize your feeling of winning. And so you get caught in these competitions within these companies. And getting caught in these competitions, I just vaulted over a puddle. It's very majestic. And getting caught in these competitions, wow, what a pretty... Getting caught in these competitions makes it... this is nice. This is pretty. So, getting caught in these competitions gets your identity involved in this. And this is kind of like with stand-up comedy. It's like, the reason I have such an easy time doing stand-up comedy is because my identity isn't caught up in it. And I can tell, like, the second that my identity starts getting caught up in this, it becomes difficult. So I really resist that. I'm like, no, I'm just having fun here. Like, I'm just having fun. And other stand-up comics will come and they'll try to give me advice. But I always do better than them, which is so much... It's funny. I've only done this 3 times. And I kill it more than these people. And they come and give me advice. Literally, like, they're like so awkward on stage and they're trying to give me advice. And it's just like the brown belt you catch in a submission. He starts trying to coach you now. It's like, dude... So... their identity is wrapped up in it. I refuse to let my identity be wrapped up in stand-up comedy for that reason. I refuse to let my identity be wrapped up in really anything outside of my control for that reason. I mean, I guess having a diversified yet beautifully centralized identity portfolio is really the best thing for your winner effect, because ultimately... you're going to take hits in certain areas of your life. And I think this is sort of how one way to control people is you get them to invest all their identity capital in like one thing. And then that thing like blows up or stalls or is just fundamentally controlled by someone else. And then they just kind of... they self-destruct, they short-circuit. I mean, it's just interesting. Like, winner effect is so powerful. So, like, I see this in society with people who, like, go to college. Let's say you go to college, and, like, you're top of your class. Or high school, you're, like, top of your class. Or, like, you go to, like, a private... like, let's say you go to middle school, you're top of your class. And you go to, like, a private high school, and you're top of your class there. And then you go to, like, Harvard, and you're, like, top of your class at Harvard. And then you go to, like, work at, like, a high-powered, like, law firm or something. And then it's, like, ultimately, you're on this, like, massive winner effect thing where you're like, I'm winning. But that winning is contingent on, essentially, like, compliance to the system. It's like, let's say something like COVID that happens. And you, like, really don't believe in getting the vaccine. Like, you just don't believe in it. For whatever reason. You just don't believe in it. And then now you're like, your law firm is like, if you don't get the vaccine, we're going to fire you. And then let's say you get the vaccine. Now that kills a bit of your identity. Now you're like... because you're like, and let's say you don't get the vaccine, you get fired. That kills your identity too, because your winner effect was based on like being the golden child. And either way, it's like it can set you on this downward spiral. You see this in like fighting, where like once someone loses, it's like Giorgio Poulos versus Arman Sarukian. Like Giorgio, he has such a winner effect from all of his matches that he comes in and he freaking dominates Arman Sarukian. Second match, I haven't seen it, but I saw a photo of him getting suplexed, and it's like, what happened was, he basically he got hit in the face and stuff. You can see it in his attitude, in like the pre and post match thing. Pre-match, winner effect going strong. First match, after, his winner effect was shaken. He didn't get taken down. I don't believe he got taken down, but just the getting hit in the face and everything, his winner effect was shaken, and he wanted to come out there and like reestablish it. But he wasn't able to do that. And it's the same like Arman Sarukian, he's just more disciplined. Like, he's simply more used to coming back from having his winter effect screwed with. And so he comes back and he's like, okay, now I know how to finish this guy. Whereas Giorgio's like, he's more self-doubting. He's more like, oh, I gotta like do this thing, because if I don't beat this guy, then people are gonna think that was a takedown. Like, he should have just been like, screw you, dude. I took you down. You didn't take me down. And then gone back to doing Instagram videos for a while, and then made Armin chase him for the rematch. Because he's the Instagram guy. Like, Armin is the professional fighter. And I've had this happen to me in wrestling matches. Like in college, I did, so I had a few college wrestling matches. I mostly did a lot of grappling industries for jiu-jitsu, but I had some college wrestling matches through the UMass club. And I go out there, and I was feeling really good from like just my training and everything and like who I am. And I go out there and I dominate the first guy. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I go out there and there's like the next guy, like my cardio just wasn't there. So then the next guy, like, really tough match. I end up like losing a major decision or something because my cardio just like tanks out. And the guy was really good. Like, the guy was like really good, like Ohio wrestler, like just freaking like red-blooded American farm boy, just freaking threw me around a bit, you know? I mean, like, I say threw me around a bit, like, not really, like, he didn't, like, pin me or anything, but, like, it was a tough match, you know? It was hard for me to stay in there, but I stay in there, and I'm like, and then I think I was really upset about this, so I wanted to come back and, like, dominate another match in order to kind of, like, get my winter effect back, but my winter effect had already been fucked with. So then I think I go out there and I like lose. It was like, I don't think I got pinned. Maybe I got pinned. I don't know. Like, I lost like badly in an exhibition match to someone I should not have lost to. And he wrestled really well. Like, good for that guy. He was some kid, like, he was from Linfield, North Reading. And like in high school, I just beat the crap out of him like 2 years before. And then he comes back and like beats the crap out of me. And it's like, why did that happen? It's like, because my winter effect was screwed up. It's ultimately like, I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting your belief that you can win. Not your belief that you have it in you to win at some point, but your belief that you can win here and now. I'm fighting that. I'm fighting that in every moment. Like, oh, you're not going to get that tie-up you wanted. Oh, you're not going to get that shot you wanted. And I start making you fuck up. And because I'm making you fuck up, and I know I'm playing this mental game, that fucks with your winner effect. It starts to fuck with your winner effect. And now you're getting in your head, you're like, fuck, I can't do what I want to do to this guy. And then I start like moving you a bit and I start looking for opportunities. I've kind of built my entire game around this. Really, really strong defensive and offensive principles too. And amazing fitness and like barefoot every day in order make this style of training. And this is like my off month. I'm taking a deload month so I can go back and train harder because my body's been feeling sore from the training I've been doing. It's like I train like it is my religion. So it's not like I'm like a one trick pony or something. I just do like have like messing with you style, but it's more like I just understand that in order for me to perform at the level I want to perform at in anything, I need to have this cumulative winner effect behind me where I just feel like I'm overcoming everything. And back when I was 21, I realized like I could end up being like 40 and getting hit with insomnia again. And then like that would completely destroy everything. So I kind of like made my life deliberately a lot harder in my early 20s, 27 now. But I made my life way harder when I was 21. I still had like crazy gut issues, but I could sleep. So like, I'm gonna have kids now. I'm gonna like do all this now, and it's gonna make everything crazy hard. And it did, and I actually like just stressed my body out and everything so much. I think this was inevitably gonna happen anyway, but I think this probably sped it up by like a decade or so. I don't know. I don't really know though. I mean, I think it was like a decade, probably about a decade. It sped it up by. Insomnia comes back. Oh my God. You could just watch that on my channel. You can literally watch the before, the during, and the after. It's really bad. I didn't know if I was going to make it, but I'm here, you know? So that gives me like more winner effect. I'm like, ooh, I am winner. And then like my business starts doing better. I'm like, I am winner. And then my children see me winning and they're like, we are winner. And then I see them winning and I'm like, I am winner. They are winner. We are winner. And it's like this reinforcing feedback loop of winning. And same with YouTube. It's like I make all these videos and people like the videos and watch the videos. And it's like, I am winning. I have winner effect. And then I go on stage and stand-up comedy and I go, I am winner. Winning, 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 winning. Winning, winning. And then like, basically though, that's kind of stand-up comedy is this winner effect. And then law of state transference is people are going to feel what you feel. Like right now, you're watching my video. You're getting a bit of my emotions through this video. Like you're feeling a bit of like what I feel right now. It's the law of state transference. That's why you like watching my videos. Because it's like, oh, that guy feels pretty good, you know? It's coming across in the videos. So, and that's all stand-up comedy is. It's just winner effect, law of state transference. Like, you feel like a winner, and then you talk, and then people kind of feel that through you. And then you kind of play with the natural ups and downs. It's like, why is like ringing a bell associated with enlightenment? Because it's the wave. It's how everything works. It's like if you asked someone to explain enlightenment to you and they ring a bell, I mean, I would understand what they're saying. They're saying it's the wave function of sound produces a clear pitch, but itself is this constant motion. It's like, okay, ding, you know, like Eckhart Tolle and the bell. So, I know I'm watching out for nails right now, so I don't step on any nails. And I was just editing more of the Archery Odysseus series videos before I went on this little walk. But back to the winner effect and jiu-jitsu and stand-up comedy, I just play with it. Like, I don't ultimately identify as a stand-up comic. So now I'm sort of ahead of my winner effect. Like, I'm kind of ahead of it now where, like, I don't need to, like, fight to have a winner effect. Like, these long-term projects I'm investing in are paying off. So now that gives me the confidence to just go do other stuff like stand-up comedy and kill it and then put that on YouTube, which gives me more confidence, et cetera, et cetera. But this is a lot of, like, how I'm training jiu-jitsu. Like, when I'm making I guess you'd call it a comeback in jiu-jitsu. It's not really a comeback for me. I mean, this is just more of, like, structured training that I've never really had. Very structured training for wrestling. I just started when I was 16. I just went at it. I guess I did structure my training before with, like, calisthenics and stuff. I've always been deliberate about things, but this deliberateness has now led me to being deliberate about how I'm going to come to competing in jiu-jitsu. I'm not going to just show up to a gym and just... I mean, I think you should do this. Like, if you're new to jiu-jitsu, you should find a coach you really respect. I found a coach I really respected, Dave Roy. He's currently at Boston Submission Fighting. Guy's got amazing principles of jiu-jitsu. I was like, I like this guy. I found John Sanders. I really like that guy. I've trained under a bunch of other people, but those are the two most notable. And those are the two I spent the most time training under. I mean, there's other people I've trained under who are very notable, but I trained under a lot of people, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, all this stuff. And it's ultimately not yet at the tree tunnel. And it's ultimately been very helpful for me because I've been able to absorb their styles and absorb the way they think and see what works for me and what doesn't work for me and what I think helps me in competition. That's just a lot of what I've done is just a lot of competing in grappling industries and good fights in these tournaments and just seeing like, okay, what helps me win? And then studying other people and being like, what helps him win? And then practicing these things and seeing and everything. And now I'm like, okay. So when I come, I'm not just going to show up to these gyms and just get my butt kicked and then be like, oh, I got my butt kicked. Wait, I feel like, did I take a wrong turn? Did I? I think I did. I think I actually went, I go left up here, I think. So, because I remember the white couple walking their dog, and they were walking perpendicular to me, and then I turned. Yeah. So anyway, a lot of like jujitsu, like I've seen people like I don't want to name names, I don't want to insult anyone accidentally, but like I've seen people like very, very skilled people. I mean, literally, I'll just put it out there. I don't really care. I think black belt is basically, in jiu-jitsu, is basically just winner effect permission. And I don't really care who gets offended that I'm saying this, but like, because I'm just going to train my jiu-jitsu to resist whatever it is that anyone wants to do to me, because that's like the point of jiu-jitsu, is to do that. So basically though, like, why is the black belt so good? Why is the wrestling coach so good? Like, why can wrestling coaches usually beat their proteges? Why can't jiu-jitsu black belts? Why do they have like the number of everyone in their gym? You know, I say have their number, I mean like not like literally have their phone number, but why can they like beat everyone in their gym? Because winner effect. They just pick their rounds. They don't train with people when they know they're going to lose the round. If they feel like they're going to lose the round, they just play a defensive game and define that as a victory. And they basically know how to control their winner effect and mess with other people's winner effects. And there's a lot of technical stuff that goes into this, but a lot of it is simply winner effect. Like when you think about what results in a win and what results in a loss, it's often these like infinitesimal differences in timing. And it's like, what creates those? Yes, practice, yes, feel, but also winner effect. And I've seen people who just can't win because they never master this winner effect. Either they're super dependent on it, and I'm not saying that like jiu-jitsu black belts or these people are super dependent on it. I'm just trying to find my way back to my Airbnb. But basically, you get this winner effect. And gonna end up GPSing myself. So there was let me think about this. Okay, so that was there, and that was there, and that was there, and I might have walked that way. So, like, I've seen it where I had close friends who like, and like training partners in wrestling who were like undefeated throughout the whole season until they like lost one match at States, and then it just they literally like got sick. They then literally got sick after, and it's like getting sick shouldn't even make you like lose. Like I've like won wrestling matches sick. I've wrestled most of my wrestling matches I wrestled, I was very sick. So that in itself doesn't make you lose. It's like it just messed with their self-perception, which threw off their timing and everything. It's very like, that's why you have fighters going on like win streaks and stuff, and like you just see it. It's like winner effect, you know? It's the same as like killing it in comedy. Winner effect. Same as like anything in life. So ultimately, I'm going to GPS my way back to my Airbnb before it starts to mess with my winner effect.